Hello, welcome to Little Tinted World. So today I have a history book haul for you. As usual, all the books will be linked in the description bar below if you want to go and get your hands on any of them. Let's get started. I'm so excited to share these books with you. All of these books I was kindly sent from either publishers or authors. So thank you very much to those who sent me books. It's like Christmas come early. So starting off, this is a book that I was kindly sent from the authors. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, then you'd have already seen this. If you don't, why don't you? It's linked in the description bar. But I was kindly sent Colouring History, Tudor Queens and Consorts by Natalie, I'm sorry Natalie, I can't pronounce your surname, and illustrated by Catherine Holman. They kindly sent me one before, which I've done a video of, which I will link up top here, and I loved. This is their new one, and I'm so excited for this because, let's be honest, I love the Tudors far too much for my own good. This, again, is another one of their colouring books, and this one's a bit different because this one actually has a bit more detail and writing at the bottom of the pictures. I am so excited to colour this in. I would love to know, who would you like me to colour in first? So pick a Tudor queen or consort. Let me know. Do you want me to colour in Anne Boleyn or her daughter? Do you want me to colour in Elizabeth of York? Who do you want me to colour in? Let me know. Then I was sent a couple of books from Michael O'Mara, starting with Victorian Lady's Guide to Life by Elspeth Marr, edited by Christopher Rush. Isn't this a beautiful looking book? This book looks hilarious. It's a Victorian lady's take on everything to do with life, from, let's flick through, health on this page, early rising on this page, creation, childbirth, the body, everything you can think of, it's in here. And I'm really looking forward to it because Washington Post said it's genuinely funny, and I like funny and history books combined. Brilliant. The other book that Michael O'Mara kindly sent me is How to Behave Badly in Renaissance Britain by Ruth Goodman. This is Ruth's new one. She's previously done How to Be a Tudor and How to Be a Victorian, which are brilliant. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. So next I have some books I was kindly sent from Pen and Sword after I requested them. Starting off, I have Cecily Neville, Mother of Richard III by John Ashton Hill. I am kind of gutted about this because sadly John Ashton Hill has passed away recently. If you watch the documentary The King in the Car Park, where they found Richard III's remains, he was in that. He was a big part of the Richard III Society, and it's very sad that he's passed away. And I've always wanted to read his works, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. But yeah, it's sad that he's passed away. I was also kindly sent Sexuality: Its Impact on History, The British Stripped Bare by Hunter S. Jones. This is a collection of historical essays, all to do with different aspects of the history of sexuality. So we have the marriages of Mary Queen of Scots, which I'm very excited about. I think, oh, there's one here on the Tudor marriage game. I think there's one on Godiva. Yes, Godiva, Lady, Legend, Legacy. Very excited to read this. I don't think I've read any historical essays before. So yeah, excited. The next book that I requested and was kindly sent is Death in the Garden, Poisonous Plants and Their Uses Throughout History by Michael Brown. I think there's something about, you get to a certain age in life and you start to become really intrigued by the garden. And that is me. This is things that I find really interesting. The garden and then murder. I am really fascinated to read this book, and I love rosemary and thyme. Anybody else love rosemary and thyme? And I want to learn more about plants and their uses and how they can, you know, bump someone off, so to speak. So excited to read this. And lastly, by Pen and Sword, I was also kindly sent Trailblazing Women of the Georgian Era, the 18th Century Struggle for Female Success in a Man's World by Mike Rendell. This I am really excited to read because I've read one of Mike's books before and I've really enjoyed it, so I'm hoping to enjoy this one just as much. I think it's about individual women of the kind of Georgian era that are very well known, like Elizabeth Fry, etc., and talking about them and their success. And then finally, I have some books from Amberley Publishing to share with you. So starting off, I have 1940s Fashion by Fiona Kay. This is just a little book. So excited to read this. This is just right up my street, you all know that. And then sticking with the history of fashion, I next have Dresses and Dressmaking from the Late Georgians to the Edwardians by Pam. Is it Inder or Inder? I'm not sure. Another lovely little book. Again, really excited to read this one, but obviously a little bit further back. I love books on the history of fashion. Ooh. Yes, new books. Then I was also sent Lady M, The Life and Loves of Elizabeth Lamb by Countess of Melbourne, 1751 to 1818 by Colin Brown. I love biographies on women, particularly biographies of women of the Georgian era. They are fascinating. This woman, I believe, was named Lady M by Lord Byron, which is quite interesting, and she was one of the mistresses of the Prince Regent, so the future George IV, which is intriguing. Can't wait to learn more about her. And the last book that I was kindly sent is Great British Gardeners from Early Plantsmen to Chelsea Medal Winners by Vanessa Barrage. This book I wanted because I love going to historic houses, and something that I'm really enjoying at the moment is actually the historic houses' gardens. I'm enjoying the gardens more than the houses at the moment, and one of my new loves is Croom Court's garden, and Croom Court was one of Capability or Lancelot Brown's works, so I can't wait to learn more about him and his work and other very famous gardeners, and to go and hopefully check out their work in the future. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope there's a book out there that you're excited for. If you want me to read any of these books first, let me know in the comment section and I'll get around to doing a review for you ASAP. So that's it for this video. Take care and I shall see you soon for the next one. Bye for now.